All right, we get it. By the time you finished all of your holiday shopping, probably the last thing on your mind is tipping. But this is the time of year where it's important to show your gratitude to the people who make your life better. Nicole Lapin from Recessionista.com is here. She's going to help us sort all of that out. So it's time to do some tipping. Where do we start? First of all, let's talk about who needs to be tipped and who doesn't.
Well, really, generally, it's about gratitude and not excess. So you want to think about the people you are seeing most often. And if you employ people in your home, a nanny, a housekeeper, a personal trainer, a dog walker, they better be tops on your list. And it's customary to give a day's wage as a tip.
Really?
Yeah. And if you can't do that, it's typical to give an extra day off.
A day's wage as a tip? Ow!
Wow.
Okay, listen, if you're looking for a dog walker, I'm available after the show every day. Okay, so a day's wage, so for somebody that could be $100 as a tip at the end of the year.
Exactly, but it's about being creative, right? So if you can't afford that, give them an extra day off. Everybody's hectic. Everybody needs to get their holiday shopping done, so they'll really appreciate that.
Obviously, if you live in a building that has like a doorman or a superintendent or somebody that fixes the apartment up, they get a tip as well, yeah?
Yeah, so you want them to be second on your list because you're seeing them often as well, probably second compared to the people that are working for you in your home. And you're going to want to give them about 10% of your monthly rent. That is customary. Depending on where you live, rents vary, of course. So in New York, this is going to be
had a heart attack.
paramedic. But you should ask your neighbors to see what's typically the case for tipping in your particular building. But that's the
I like
norm.
the phrase typical tip.
Typical tip.
Typical tip.
Well, I told my kids this year, I'm
tipping.
like, it's going to be a skinny Christmas. Now it's going to be a fat Christmas. I'm like, whoa.
Well, that's the other thing.
Apparently.
You can, Kelly, get creative because if you want to bake extra brownies or if you want to bake extra cookies or candies, your doorman will appreciate that as well.
Or if you want to hire Chef Tillman to come over and bake some side dishes.
Chef
Kelly already said.
At the restaurant, come on in.
I'll be like, can you make these guys a turkey?
Okay, what about mail carriers? Do I understand correctly, true or false, you cannot give them cash? Is that
No,
right?
you cannot.
Okay.
The U.S. Postal Service actually prohibits you giving any more than $25, but they are some of the hardest working people around these holiday seasons.
I seriously, like the day after the hurricane hit there, I saw my mail carrier slogging up the street, and I thought, man, I got to tip that person.
And, you know, you can leave a little gesture, whether it's under $25 as a cash tip with a nice note within your mailbox so they open it up and get a cute surprise or a treat. You know, some candy canes and a little note. It's small.
Kelly can bake something.
But what
for
about like
carrier.
an iTunes gift card or a Starbucks card or something like that? Is that appropriate?
Those are good as long as they're under $25.
And as long as you sort of
And that's
understand what
creative.
they like, right? You don't want to give the iTunes gift card to somebody that doesn't have music or something like that, right?
No, we just want them jacked up on caffeine.